Hello everyone, hello. Seth right here with some more Final Fantasy XIV. Now, I'm a bit late today because once again we had the lawn care workers outside and I didn't want to have that in the background for you guys. But yeah, we are joined here by Miro, her king slime hat. We gotta pick a new pet for today, so let's randomize it. Bye-bye wind up Furion. Today is Black Shark Butcher Cat. Okay, so as a recap, yesterday we went through and we finally met up with Hraesvelgr. After we climbed up Somal and got here to the Churning Mists, which is this massive zone. It's a very cool zone. Can I fly here? I don't think I can fly here. I can fly here. Okay, never mind. Essentially, though, we got all of this done. We explored, we looked around, cool stuff. We met with Hraesvelgr, who was like, fuck off, basically. Get out of here. You're not Shiva to Lady Isart. You're only what you think Shiva is. Basically telling her that, you know, you're a fucking idiot. And then told us that Nidhogg wouldn't listen to us. So we went to go meet with Nidhogg, who definitely didn't listen to us. Although I'm not sure we tried much to talk to him. We just fought and killed him. The Princess of Ul'dah was awoken. Raban is back into his original position. And yeah. Now we're heading back to Hraesvelgr because we got some questions. We had a vision with the Echo that showed us there were 3 eyes of Nidhogg, which doesn't make any sense. Because when Haldrath first defeated Nidhogg 10,000 years ago, no, 1,000 years ago, he plucked out both his eyes, and yet when we fought Nidhogg, Estinian plucked out an eye. How's that work? Did he get his eye back somehow during history? Guess we're gonna find out. In any case, like I said, we can fly now, so we're meeting up with Isael. She has scarce moved since we last we parted. Hraesvelgr's confession will soon shake her from her stupor. Was you, was it not? The furious screams of dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time you learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. Hey, Vector. We're about to learn some good stuff. Hopefully. Impenitent mortals, ever seeking to bury old wrongs under new. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Would seem thou hast uncovered my secret. Aye, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield 1/2 of my strength. Oh shit, echo time. Nidhogg, what hath befallen thee? We are undone by covetous mortals. They did take Ratatoska's eyes and glut their appetites upon her essence. She is slain then? What madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Did I not warn thee, broodbrother? They have ever been untrustworthy creatures, these short-lived Elysian. But thou wert enchanted by thy mortal maid. Thy folly hath cost Ratatoska her life, and me mine eyes.
And yes, Eskia is kas iskina.
Oh, my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites.
Hraesvelgr, Tomfal ul and les in anes seal.
Hraesvelgr, 'twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our lands. Surrender thee and I to me, and let that be thy penance.
Listen.
Nidhogg.
Wafal an Kanya an Smahesnesh wow. Save an Yikin an Ailen an.
They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line.
Save an Pinstra.
Yield to me thy strength, broodbrother. My vengeance is begun. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of the design of the dragon, the greater worms in this, but they're at least unique-ish. Hey, Jeremy.
Hes isi an in.
Thou hast borne witness to a scene from my past.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Kom an I for an kin lun ach mon in. Noskan straf an ulstjas an.
When my broodbrother did appear before me, bloody and blinded, His life was all but spent. He demanded half of my vigor, that he might exact his revenge upon the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This one som ankin in Ela.
The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by her own kin.
Ekmon ratan ine. Esklos lisek a. Lisesk amgaan.
Their treachery claimed my brood sister's life and my brood brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fits of indignation will move me to remorse?
Einfall. Kolum an. Tomlos ineskla.
Go, mortals, take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your presence here spelleth naught but misery.
Kas ehihizo. Sekmon ina an. Srei snowfall in sif an.
Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Woe betide you should the bond we share ever weaken. So Nidhogg wasn't overconfident. Well, it's not that he was overconfident. He was beset by rage. His sister was just killed by the humans, or the Elysian who betrayed them, and so he flew into a fit of rage and attacked them and got both his eyes cut out. And then spent the next 1,000 years, tormenting Ishgard. And then he lost an eye. And thus did betrayal beget unending vengeance. Oh, we got another bunch of chess pieces. Unrest in Ishgard. Ooh. Though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem that Hraesvelgr wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. But we just defeated Nidhogg. Why would there be unrest in Ishgard?
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
It's interesting that they assume that all the heretics answer to her.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
Comrades! Sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come! Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it! Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
That one heretic was like, "Aw, damn, I don't get to fight people. This sucks." Let us see how long this peace lasts. Also, catching the Ice Witch probably would have renewed the attack. I can see that guy's fervor and why he'd want to catch her as the leader of the heretics. But at the same time, letting her leave was probably the best option there. For, you know, stopping the damage. That was rather too close for comfort, but 'twould seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Orthodox Mayhem. What is this achievement? Do I get a title with this? Oh, I do get a title with this. Excellent. It's time. Alright, we get a new quest, which gives us more pants. Hurrah! These are dragon skin breeches. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Helene that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. What is going on here, Mira? Beg pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mists together, along with Athenian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Aymeric must know of this. Let us break the news of them to them together. I will bring Sir Aymeric to Fortom Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Miro and I shall await you there. Alright, Fortom Manor. There's people here. It's fine. A pretty strong start today's stream, guys. Ishgard and unrest. But what exactly is going to happen from here if we truly ended the Dragon Song War? And the music's not. That's weird. Welcome, Mistress Prentice. Shall I show you inside the manor?
Praise Helene, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart? Here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labour to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such, but the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Jeez Louise, what a start. Okay, so, with that we've reached our first break time, so don't go anywhere. We got more FF14 for you. Where's my pet? Why isn't it out? I guess it can't be out in here. Okay, anyway, be right back, guys.